Shericka Jackson is nobody's fool. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Now go ahead, please hit that subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go in and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, when you're ready? Yep. Good to go. Shericka Jackson, who we reference here and started calling the Superwoman a year ago, the world's fastest living woman over the 200 meters with that astonishing run, the second fastest in history over the 200 meters of 21.45, is definitely nobody's fool. Recently, we came across something that we had to share with all of you. Listen, people, there is a reason why it is important for an athlete to be at least educated or even more so experienced with handling journalists. Now, recently at the championships in Eugene, Oregon, this young lady set the world ablaze when she ran that astonishing, mind-bending gold medal run of 21.45, setting a new meet record, a new personal best, and a new national record over the 200 meters for the island of Jamaica. Now, not long after, I would say within an hour of running this astounding time, what normally happens at these competitions is there is a press walk, basically, where the athletes backstage, there's a press area where the press can ask athletes questions. So the athletes would walk and, stop to respond to questions from the press. And can you imagine in your euphoria, you have just smashed your own personal best, set a new national record for your country, ran the second fastest time in history, and came just 0.11 sec away from the 34-year-old once thought impossible world record to break set by Flojo. And and the journalist asked you this question.
Shericka, there's one person in history who's run faster than you. There's some questions about that time. I'm wondering what do you make of the current world record?
Come again?
There's one person in history who's run faster than you tonight. I'm wondering what you make of the current world record. Do you believe in that time?
What kind of question is that supposed to be?
Well, there's some questions about...
Isn't it the world record?
It is the world record. Yeah.
So why do you think I need to question the world record?
There are some questions
Well,
about...
that's not me.
Okay.
And that question is so rude of you to ask.
Okay, thank you.
No. Now, just in case you missed it, right? He asked her, he basically said there's only one person in history who have ran a faster time of the 200 meters than you, which is clearly Florence Griffin Joyner, aka Flojo. And what do you think of her world record? No, not even that Kevin Hart meme, I think, describes this moment and the question and her response. Just look at Shericka Jackson's face when he asks her the question. I mean, it is absolutely, it is absolutely priceless, all right? But this is serious.
What kind of question is that supposed to be?
Well, there's some questions about...
Isn't it the world record?
It is the world record. Yeah.
So why do you think I need to question the world record?
There are some questions
Well,
about...
that's not me.
Okay.
And that question is so rude of you to ask.
Okay, thank you.
No, listen. Listen, maybe some of you are not getting what's going on here, but this is really serious. I may be laughing because this is actually funny, but you may not understand the severity of the question he just asked her. No, this is my 2 cents. When you become an ambassador, when you become top flight in anything that you do, if you are now the fastest living woman in the world over the 200 meters, you have to be very careful about what you say to the press. Now, let us say this gentleman's question was not meant with malicious intent. Let's say he didn't understand the severity of what he was asking. Let's just give him the benefit of the doubt. I doubt it, but let's say that's the case. Had she been stupid enough to say she didn't believe in Flojo's world record, you would not understand the hellstorm and hellfire that would have occurred. Remember, she just ran this time in Eugene, Oregon, right? The heartbeat of American track and field. She's in the United States. So she gave the correct answer. Whether or not she believes in it, and I don't think she's doubting the world record. For him to ask her that question, that's setting her up. Literally, people. Believe me what I'm telling you this. I don't think he meant it. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. But if she had said she questioned that record, she would be in hellstorm with her sponsors, with her management, and she would have the ire, the rage of the entire 325 million Americans who live there. You have to be really careful about the press. Believe me when I tell you this. Now, you might think it was just an innocent question, but if she had said she questions that world record, this would have impacted her ability to generate income, to be booked. She would have become a pariah overnight. And I am really grateful at this moment for 2 things. One, obviously, Shericka Jackson, we've all known this is extremely intelligent. All our girls are intelligent. All our young men are intelligent. But the other thing I'm happy for? It's a boys and girls chance. You know why? Over the years, I've seen, because of the presence of the media, each generation of athletes have become much more media savvy. Listen to how a Tina Clayton, a Tia Clayton, a Brianna Liston, listen to how they speak when they talk to the press. It is imperative for the sake of the athlete in terms of generating income and fandom, meaning fans, that you are able to ascertain a question quickly, understand the severity of the question and how damaging that question can be. Had she even implied for 5 seconds that she doubted Flojo's world record, she would have jeopardized her entire sprinting career. And I'm not exaggerating by this. I'm talking about major sponsorship. I'm talking about Americans coming at her, not literally, but I'm talking about on social media. I'm talking about this young lady. Now, it might just sound like a very innocent question, but the way she handled it was her way of saying, I may be a new champion, but I'm nobody's fool. And what you just asked me is not only inappropriate, but it's rude. And you're fierce if you ask me this question. Let me tell you something, people. Being an athlete is many, many things. It's not just about running on a track. And this young lady just showed not only her intelligence, but her ability to negotiate the sometimes deadly and dangerous waters of the press and media. I'm being honest. She gave the right answer. I believe her answer, but I think she gave the right answer, and she sent a message to anybody else. Do not ask me these just come last week, just bust last week questions. This young lady is nobody's fool. She's going to be a remarkable champion. Big up to Shericka Jackson. Big up to your parents for bringing up an articulate and bright young lady. All the schools that you went to, and big up you and your team. And I'm going to say it again. Institutions like ISA Boys and Girls Champs and all these athletic, like Jubilee and stuff that we have, it really helps our athlete to be able to negotiate themselves in the potentially explosive minefield of the press and the media. Believe me when I tell all of you, she dodged the bullet. If she had said she doubted Flojo's world record, there would have been hell to pay. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Remember, you are royals, our royals of Peter Lloyd World. So act accordingly, great ones. Believe in yourselves and bless up.